Okay, now I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite brands, not because I like their products, but because I like the way they are trying to attract their customers and build a loyalty and attachment. And therefore, you may have guessed that it's Apple, and they have a very high resonance in their brand, and therefore it's very obvious where to put them in the CBBE triangle. It's in the top of the pyramid. Uh, Apple customers are either Apple addict or future Apple addict. S- Uh, well, this company was established in 1976. Of course, the CEO, the previous one who died, Steve Jobs, he was really famous. Uh, the second Steve is not as famous as the first one, but still the company is still going on, and they are making high profit again because they have a great resonance, the loyalty and attachment, the community of Apple, and the engagement they have for the Apple product is very huge, and I don't think I've ever seen it in any other brand. So just to stay with Apple, um, I cannot imagine like someone who has an iPhone and who hasn't even thought about buying a MacBook or another Apple product like AirPods or even something that is uses like an Apple Watch or anything like that. It's mandatory to have at least two Apple devices when when you've already had one. So there is a big loyalty between Apple and its customers around the globe. They are making huge profit out of it, and they are trying to maximize not only their profit but also the customers' loyalty and attachment to the Apple community in general. Um, if I would like to compare them with Samsung, which is considered to be the second leader after Apple. Huawei is another one that is coming up, but now let's just compare Apple and Samsung. So these two companies are both making phones, but if we were to analyze at the same time points of parity and differences, I would like to tackle the fact that they have they may have the same, not the same phones, but phones that can be sold the same year. But Apple, they would increase the price like $500 easily more than the one Samsung just sold. So and people still will go for Apple. But why? So this makes us think and wonder why the resonance and loyalty and attachment of the community, they are so engaged in buying Apple products just to have the Apple logo in their phones, not caring. Like if you ask them what's the difference between the iPhone 10 and iPhone 11, well, there is a slight difference between the previous camera and the new one, or the memory card, the previous one and the new one. But the difference between the previous price and the new one is very different and huge and tremendous. Um it's very huge, but the the customer is very loyal and attached to that brand. They don't even care about the price. Uh, they they just buy the product without even thinking about it, just because it's a new Apple product, it's a new iPhone, and that's all.